Konnichiwa, hello one and all. Kanso Taku is here with you once again, back with more Control Ultimate Edition on the PlayStation 5. Hope everyone's doing well, staying in the shade and out of the heat as much as possible. Started off today by going out to mow our yard at it was a little after 9 this morning, and it was already 80 degrees, hot and miserable out. Temperatures only getting worse. By Monday, I believe it's supposed to be lows in the hundreds. So, yeah, got out and mowed just because it's only going to get hotter from here. So, got all that taken care of. Took a nice cold shower afterwards. Got through this past week with our, being a little short-handed. It was okay. A lot less chaotic than I was anticipating it to be, which I'm grateful for because usually I do not handle, stress very well in controlled situations like at work. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right back into it. At this, I'm guessing it's the subway or some transportation system that the organization uses. And of course, there's
gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Gotta be stuff.
Maybe there's a control panel.
Oh, right. Oh, right, this is the explosive gun. No idea how to deal with that. So I'm assuming I just don't. I guess as long as it doesn't get up here. And of course that's locked. And that's blocked.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Guess we just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes. Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Gross. Sorry. Probably gonna have a little bit of times where I like pause or don't do anything because I'm Also, talking with someone or messaging someone on my phone. Bad.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Hey, you go fuck yourself. Yeah, I think I just pissed it off. But yeah, anyway, been talking to someone.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Their ability to message has been kind of limited at times. Not that, like, right now, there's not like there's anyone watching, so... say it's almost more for me than anything, but that's alright. If someone does stop by, I might try to be a little more professional. Ow. And I killed myself. Sweet! Okay, try this again. Yeah, I really don't know if they've had anything about like, oh, well, you really should be doing this if you want to beat this enemy. If you even call it an enemy. It's just a big ball of violence. Alright, back out here. I'm assuming, yeah, that was the way I was supposed to go because, yeah, dead in there, but let me make sure I got the boom booms. The explosive weapon. Still, well, you know, after not playing for nearly a week, I'm pretty rusty. Did I get it? Sweet. I did actually accomplish something that I didn't think would happen. Unfortunately, you know, wasn't streaming at the time because I was like, well, it's not like you know, one of those times where it's like, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I ended up completing a playthrough of Returnal. I managed to get to the final boss and beat it. Found out that, yeah, you can basically go ahead and keep playing through from the very beginning, and you know, find more secrets and stuff like that. Like more stuff to uncover. Ooh, plane. Wonder what plane is it? You reckon that's... Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say, what are the chances it'd be like, you know, Amelia Earhart's plane? Alright, where's the other energy? Oh, I guess I need more. Maybe in here? Found it. Alright, we're gonna open this up, or slap it on here first. Okay, that did nothing. Oh, maybe access this. Damn it. Oh, right there. Not you. I didn't do that. Alright. Now I could take the elevator. I better pause that while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm back. We got some bum. Let's go ahead and take care of you. Oh crap. Go away. I meant to do that. Oh, hi. Sorry, that was awkward. Alright. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A Dump Witness Testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Therapy session, 2010. I went to school with Niels. Some kids called him Nosebleed Niels. Likely Neil Hosenberg. It was mean. He had asthma. Likely Tom Barlow and his gang. Freddy, likely Barlow. Hugo. One by his name was found in public, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation house. What? Okay. Oh, did I push the button? No. Push.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years shining a light in the shadows.
This clock is frozen.
Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first call.
What I'm about to tell you, they found out. I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m. We're still on the show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation" written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Flor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Alright. Where are these noises coming from? Let's smash. Oh. Alright. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, the slide projector, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides were used to project, the projected images opened doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Fadden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Fadden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing in the local dump when they found the discarded slide projector. See OOP15 case file and Darling presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Fadden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Huh. So there were survivors. And they were brought here. But what happened to them after that?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Alright, and another one. Town proper. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we could call her Polaris. It's because she's doing stars at school. An additional slide, designation hand, is verified and in your possession. Unconfirmed existence of supernatural entity, designation dog, Neil. Okay. Getting into more weird stuff. Hey. Oh, that's... never mind. After what happened at school, Mrs. Chester we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple slides, as we called it, but it was really a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. Gross. They were changing into little monsters. We call them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation temple, existence of supernatural entity, designation Knot Mother.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carl Levon. The questions asked here correspond to the fifth iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? Never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even posters.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is bleeding, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe Dark to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
I'm assuming that she died. And yeah, the fact that, you know, they keep asking questions like that when he's... Well, yeah, they're basically not even treating him like a individual. They're just treating him like, you know, a test subject. Alright. The second site we call the meadow, but really it's just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There's a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful and intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In dreams, everything was melting, and then we'd come out. Everything had melted around the projector. That almost sounds like getting high off of some type of substance. Neil was really into it. We'd found out he had been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector, and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide. That's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. So getting a little more information about what happened in Ordinary back then.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Interesting. Surely if nothing's gonna happen when I go in here. It's bigger than I thought it was. I was thinking I was gonna be walking around it like Godzilla. Still kind of am, but just not as big. Tommy and others gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not-mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew on every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults just had vanished. Was I responsible? Did I? I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector related AWE. Here we go. I was gonna say, is this the dump? Oh. Now we get to fight, okay.
Keep it?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Yeah, but when people just jump to the conclusion that, oh, well, if it sounds like it's crazy, then it's crazy, so you need mental health, so it's like, gee, thanks. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan claims that there are 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. So you're saying that they took the entirety of the dump, like the whole freaking like ground, buildings, everything, and just transported it, you know, hundreds, thousands of miles away to New York, where it's underground.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. Series will be sealed off at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used, and slide projectors found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Oh, goody. Any of you drop health? Probably not, because you're flipping bastards. Gosh darn it. That is the one thing I really, really hate about this game. It's that you don't get health pickups like proper. Like you don't get like a med kit that you could use when you need it. It's little blue dots that sometimes will show up for you when you defeat enemies. Sometimes they don't at all. Oh, fuck you. Making me go through this whole crap again. Actually, let's just say no. I'm gonna go. Bye. Fuck you! That's if you even think about following me.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
I wonder, can I just land on the top of this and be okay? Oh, fuck you. This sucks. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Nothing. That's what. Fuck you. Where you at, you son of a bitch? God damn it! Fuck you! Stupid fucking bullshit.
Of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Fuck you! Ow. Ow, god damn it. Stupid fucking bullshit. Die, you bitch. Fuck.
We should check that lab.
Ooh, sweet. Old Gods of Asgard Rebirth. I wish that was real. That is so effing cool. That almost makes up for that crap I just dealt with. Okay, so it's not like they took the, like, lifted the whole place. They just, basically just took all the crap out of the landfill, brought it here. Oh, what's that? Personal mods full. Okay, let's check the personal mods. Alright. That's pretty good.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Finish Tango. And something called a dark place. Hey. Hey. Fuck you. Damn, I wish I would kill it. Let's see. What do I want to do? I guess I could go here. Okay, dark place, investigate the sector elevator. Okay. Oops. See what this says. What the hell does that mean? Okay. So, actually, let me land first before I fall right into that thing's grasp. Was that? Oh, I guess there is another section to the turntable. I don't know if I could get to that or not. I might have to turn it back. Sterling AWE. Okay, yeah, let's see if we could flip it over and see if we could go over there. Oh, no. And apparently no way in there. Okay, well, I guess we'll just head back. Alright, got 3. Do I want to work on this? So I can launch basic enemies with low health, large enemies with low health, large objects, and up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding... Oh, maybe I should save up for that. Let's do that. Let's go weapon forms. Can I upgrade? I can upgrade the shatter. Let's just do that now. Go ahead and fast travel. And we want to go back to research. What part of research? Oh, well, do I have a spot there yet? Ritual division. Yeah, let's just go here. Oh, yes. Oh. Actually, I forgot I need to go back somewhere else. Central Executive. To investigate the elevator.
I need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with an audio-related effect. Huh? Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one.
That's like the awkward conversation. It's like, look at me now, Ma. I gotta go.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. And investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
Alan Wake?
We should check this out.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's dark in here. Oh.
Hello? Anyone here? Guess not. Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Per authorization of from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigations was launched into ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research, despite the accounts of anonymous regarding inhumane treatment of a currently housed in the Bureau. Our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during the investigation. The majority of sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such contained there. Once confirmed, these codenamed to be, but all files pertaining to that were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. Whether non-human paranatural entities... While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into research. I'm assuming this research. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is Alan Wake. Yeah. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, especially the disappearance of the author, Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I and some paper pushers gathered up a folder of all pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sound familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing the name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think it's worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead, from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolences will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, any network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They are lost, I'm afraid. A Burrow tractor. Miscommunication led to local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Male Caucasian, 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Blunt force injuries to the head, lacerations to the left ear and cheek, blunt force injuries to extremities, dislocation to right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of proximal right humerus, extensive trauma to the abdominal region, complete avulsions of multiple organs including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of large and small intestine, all missing from scene. It is my opinion that Mr. Burroughs' death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack. Interesting. Okay. To it may concern us with greatest anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my departments. My staff cannot continue work in these conditions. Previous requests with warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on R, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming these parts of the investigation sector lost to the loose inside. I'll never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry the shame for the rest of my days. The has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. So it sounds like there was an incident and did not go over well. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there is an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. The lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and Kirkland's interim replacement, and as Kirkland's replacement, it is your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again, third time this year. Something clearly has it out for. It could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after the monitoring station? It doesn't add up. Anyway, I got the Bureau Tech going to site next week to have a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigation agents. It's only a matter of time before this hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest some in raccoon traps. Agent Estevez. So yeah, I could not tell you the last time I actually played an Alan Wake game. It's been a long time. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She shared with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work at the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties signing a relationship clearance form. The investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Refer to file 7-08-5286 for a full report. Per authorization of Mr. Kirkland, was launched into the director of Director Zachariah Trench. Recent change and witnessed in Director Trench included aggressive when with other staff has observed. However, this investigation is aimed to interpreting the issue rather than proving it. Notable between Dr. Trench and Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter. Witness accounts suggested their argument centered around the Dimensional Research Wing and the kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. These investigations concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. So, lots of redacted. Seems to be about some argument between Darling and Trench. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I want you to know this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen? Holding a dangerous specimen in investigations. The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations has gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures, plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. If you are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland, you don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Certificate of Achievement for years of service to the Bureau, but there's like really nothing to that. Alright, let's head back down.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Oops. Alright, per authorization for Mr. Kirkland, an internal investigations was launched in the legality of the Prime Candidate program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources of documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland, both paint and alarmingly, were brought to the oldest house and placed under examination by testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in a traumatic of preternaturally inclined. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it files a case of basic human. This investigation team unequitably the Prime Candidate program and recommends that it be immediately. So basically it's saying that the apprehension of Dylan was unethical. His treatment and what they were doing to him was not right. They wanted it shut down, but didn't happen. Okay, the Burrow Tractor. This is not in Bureau custody, none known. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. It is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of the Burrow farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived at the scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communication staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item and responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. So I get when they say tractor, they mean like, you know, full-fledged like John Deere tractor, or they talking like a little like tractor mower. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it is possible they switched teams like he suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. It reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in a shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off and maybe get comms guy working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenum.
Now that gate should open.
And when I get back down here, enemies, right? No. Okay. Purpose of Internal Investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from internal network. On the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive, cross-referencing the date with various logs found. Only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The error filters were changed. An hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. Presence, relevant to the specimen's escape and to the investigation, is ongoing.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
This group/individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved with the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed organization. Refer to File 7-39-0922 for a full report.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you?
Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was pretty trippy.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Oh. Okay. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Well, I didn't mean to turn that shit off. Sorry.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
One of these times, there's gonna be a jump scare with that transition, or like you like once, twice, boo. It's gonna scare the crap out of me. Oh. There's bad stuff over there. They don't expect me to jump over there, do they? Let's try it. Alright, here comes my slow descent. Getting close to the evil ball. Goodbye. Uh-oh. I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Oh wait, isn't this... Yeah, this is just where I came from. Except now things are... different? Question mark? Oh.
That doesn't look like a house shift.
No.
Do I even want to know?
Nope, still can't make either of those. Well, I guess I don't have any remote thought, so yay. Alright. Filing and processing. And some bad spookums. Out of here. Oh. Yeah, brah. 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 Don't shoot me!
Of course, I guess they're already in here.
My feet gossip at night, now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely me. What? No, not me. Service tunnel, we'll check that out after a bit. Emil Hartman. Victim names: Alan Wake, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson, Rudolph Lane, Wendy Dezel, Thomas Emerson, redacted. Officer names: Dennis, Special Agent Remy, kidnapping of altered individuals, sanctions against altered organizations, obstruction of Bureau of Investigation, breaching the Ash Act, offenders' property seized as evidence used in conjunction with ongoing AWE investigation. Offenders' personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Anderson possibly deceased. If I remember right, Tor and Odin are the old gods of Asgard. It's like, yeah, they're really old, but when they do their music, they just sound like they're uh, way, way, way younger. Oh, that's just a spotlight. I thought it was a projector. Oh, can't go in there. At least I don't think. How would I get in there? I'm gonna just have to assume that I'm not able to at this point, but at some point I can. What the heck is that?
This darkness is blocking the door. Now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows. Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Great. Now we got Alan Wake mechanics. Fight the darkness. Oh, I could go up. Or... now I can go up. I hear something. Oh, darn it. Okay, let's, if I can, we'll grab that. Okay, that's all blocked off, so let's keep going this way.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now we crashed out of darkness toward fate. A train derailment is resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries. Was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of the event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AW was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage.
The Bureau has been tracking the said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggests the event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train incident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency process underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further details. Paranatural entity, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Localized manifestation of sentient, capable of occupying organic and inorganic materials while exerting over its surroundings. Shaded individuals, human bodies by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. And shaded objects, similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, which may imply a shared link to a intelligence. This threat this entity possesses warrants immediate exploration of offense-defense measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with an additional lighting source, some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of a redacted.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry, against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
More? Damn it.
They are full of darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, says the old way. Like dark but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was hired to do, my job? Want to know what I call that? Bull honky! Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, try not to leak classified terminology. They already know the terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of bull honky blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You could go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash counter across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just... I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me. Whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go. All right, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
I was gonna say, is it over? Black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other sorts of ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and supernatural materials, was raided in the Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Refer to File 5-12-CO221 for a full report. Following NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available to Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of Blackrock from its medium Earth orbit. Will provide the Bureau with unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Search File 3-81-4812 for a full report. Ooh, bathroom, scary. Don't understand why the lights in the bathroom work just fine.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a weird thing. It's like, let's say that you're working like an 8-hour shift, but your shift involves you going into an area that time's altered in, and why is there one there too? I don't think I could take it out now that I've put that in. Alright, let's just hit the button and see what happens. Oh. Hi. Oh, are you astronauts? Alright, got a new... Well, let me check this again. Oh, great. Subgroup of Hiss corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similarly to Hiss elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that Hiss could share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss indicate that the environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural elements found only in that sector. Or perhaps this is a natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. Well, before I go there, let me make sure there's nothing else I need to do in here. I'm gonna guess no. The subquests, or like those tasks I took off board there I'll just deal with as soon as I get done with the main stuff here.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
I was gonna say, are there any of those cubes around here? Well, let's see if this works. Oh. Okay.
Shit.
Oh.
Now what?
What the?
What is that?
That's a Wendigo.
Darkness. Come on, elevator, time to go.
Dr. Muehlhorn was desperate.
So you don't like the light? I can use that.
Vending machine. No known containment procedure. Testing and investigation sector is currently ongoing. Vending machine in front of its front covered in faux wood panel, coin operated buttons for selecting food products. Item generates and stores a variety of materials, both edible and otherwise, in its rows of internal trays. Initial testing which suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living has consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in redacted Alberta after a resident named Muriel called local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was supposedly stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects in a way to raise resident spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item. Well, that's just mean. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, I just realized. Now I feel dumb. Crap. That last one's gonna be a little tricky. Is there one up there too? Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in redacted Washington focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent, redacted abilities that they may possess while with the aim of shaping redacted to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. For more on the link between artists and their ability to redacted reality through artistic mediums, see File Redacted. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone after being approached by the Bureau during the redacted investigation. He displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released redacted months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. See File 7-12-18-8557 for a full report. Alright, let's push this button and see if it kills our scary... Bitch. That's what she meant to say, right? You know, how you like that, bitch?
Arcade machines. Shoom. Shin? Shoom. Whatever.
Cool. Wait, what? Survive the horde of... Ah, fuck. This ain't an arcade. This is bullshit. Ow! Who did that? You're fucking dead, bitch. Okay. Eliminate 50 without letting the timer run it. Ah, fudge. Why am I almost dead? That's bullshit. Ow! A-hole. Die! And I'm probably gonna fail. Okay, that definitely seems like something I probably should wait until I'm fully leveled up to do. It's interesting. Alright, let me grab another one of those blocks, because I think there is at least... Ow. Yeah, I know there's at least one more spot that I need to use one. Screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Host voiceover. It was only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are things you can discover in Night Springs? Interior Secret Lab Night. We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, The Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist. I told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. We need more pages. Okay, let me go grab one. Oh, it's closed. Well, that's not cool. Oh. Alright, now that I've got one. And it should be... Alright. Well, let's go back here. I can at least recharge. Construct Surge. Oh, so that one's almost like sticky bombs. Or, well, time sticky bombs even. Alright, let's go ahead and... Can I be cheeky? Can I, like, grab a couple of these and throw them in here in case the next place I need to go to actually requires them? I'll just take two for now.
investigations.
Jesus, don't scare me like that.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus,
Oh, that was Hartman?
I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Yeah, he's...
Okay, well, break a leg.
Okay. This Hartman thing can't have gotten very far.
That's...
Let's go flush him out.
That's funny. Langston's pretty good.
That's right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different. Like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items.
He's just talking to himself now. Okay, Eagle Limited AWE. I guess I need to go to these anyway. Anything around here? Around the back? I didn't bring my energy boxes with me, and I'll probably need them up here, right?
Anyway, it's just nice to have someone to talk
No,
to.
stop talking!
Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon,
No!
people treat me different. Like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want to brag. Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off.
Oh, great. Ow! A-hole. Ow, you bitch! Die! I own you, bitch. Nice for you to show up. Hey, asshole, guess what I got? Where are you? Show yourself. Ow. Yeah, let's go with a blast radius on that. Ow! Oh. Okay, so it's, you can either shoot 3 at a time. Well, let me test it to make sure. 3 at a time, and detonate all at once while you're aiming, or 1 at a time this way. Okay. This could actually come in handy. Well, Philly. I'm assuming if I really wanted to, I could probably leave. You know, continue my work in another location. Where are you, you stupid orb of bitch? Oh, that looks bad. The good for other things, that's a security check. I know you took apart my brain when you put me through that metal detector. I'm not stupid. I know what they're really for. I don't know. What I don't know is whether taking a part of my brain causes me to lose my memories or to lose sleep. I've been told if you lose sleep, you lose everything else too. That's where you trick us regular people. Now I don't know which it is, and I can't remember what you did to me. But I can tell you this much. I don't find this funny at all. I want my memories back. You can be sure the next time I visit the Baltimore-Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, I will come and find you and make you fix what you broke. Sincerely, I don't think I'll be signing this with my real name. Like I said, I'm not stupid. You can mind your own business.
Was this what you had in mind?
Alright, where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight? Ooh, page 2. A robust director shoves his nerd-like scientist aside and heads up the portal panel. He slams the on button with a determined fist. The director, all the more reason. The entire screen is filled with dangerous red. Then it fades away to see that the two men are in another dimension. The air ripples around them as if they were in a 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am sitting in the Texas sun after a 5-day road trip. Interior, unknown dimension, night. Scientist, what have you done? You've doomed us. Director, control yourself, Doctor. Where's this beast of yours? Scientist, right there, sir. A horrible, shapeless, shifty entity fills the horizon. It can't be described. That's how horrible it is. Director, what a thing of beauty you've been keeping from me. Alright, got all the mold. I am a hero. I can't see without my flashlight. Oh, there's more darkness right there. Grab my flashlight. Not that! Okay, so is this even where I was supposed to go? Ah! Let's look around on floor level.
This is Director Faden. Send a ranger to my position.
Oh.
Wait for the director.
That's cool. Alright, yeah, let's go. Wait, are you following me, or am I not going the right way? Uh-oh. What are you shooting at? Wait, where'd you go? Where'd he go? Ow. Screw you. I guess I could check the map. Well, that claims there's more past the AC system. Oh, was that it? Nope, we're done. You guys go piss off. Yeah, it says there's supposed to be more down this way. Oh, was I supposed to knock all that out of the way? Okay.
Christ. Did the Hartman thing do all this?
Probably. Alright, why is that? Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, can't exactly knock that off, so... Where do I find more? Oh, I can take it off. Gotcha. Oh, maybe I gotta do 2 together? Stick one there. And then that one. Alright, apparently I'm not smart. Okay, so we shall go. Oh, god damn it. Well, I'm gonna try and do this one first. Oh, never mind, that requires 4, so I can't do that. So, we'll do this one. Oh. Okay, so... Hooray! That one goes nowhere, so we don't need to worry about that. We do need this one, though, so let's do that. So, we'll go... there. There. Oh, and I guess that one. Where's number 3? 1, 2... Oh, yeah. Number... 3? No. 3? No. No. Okay, that one's connected. That one's connected. Not that one. Oh, this one. Okay. Blue. 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 And then yellow. Yellow. I'm smart, yeah.
Reminder, the law of 3 also applies to all faucets within the oldest house. Be mindful and don't cause any aquatic misconduct. Thank you for your attention.
Where's my... oh. Flashlight? Yeah.
Lots of dark corners to hide in. Okay, let's get the lights on and clear him out.
And I'm about to lose my energy, so let's go back over here real quick. Where this beautiful little light source is. Well, oh, that was smart. And by smart, I mean horrifying. Ow. Damn it. Why does it suck so much in close quarters? Man, there's so much more to investigations I still have not made it to. That sucks. And all I want to do is just go clear back.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the Hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different Hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely Hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the Hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. That's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other Hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
Well, it just means she's gonna get used by the
I should get going.
the Bureau.
Don't let me hold you up.
You got any papers on the table I need to read? I like reading. Okay, well, I'm gonna put a hold on the investigations area for now. There's a 6? Okay. Search for the slide projector. Investigate the safe room. Yeah, I do need to fight that one boss. With these weapons, I might be able to. Oh, right. I still got runaways to take care of, too. And then more stuff to clean up. That. Let's go after Tomasi. What did they say? It was in containment? Yeah, I'll go back there. That's fine. At the turntable. I was gonna say, is there any close to the turntable? There's that, but I think that's in the different area. I can't remember where'd I start? Is it? Must be here. Transit corridor. Hey, now it's open. Sterling. Boss battle. Wait, where? Oh, there. I might have to switch. Alright, that one's not working as well as I would have liked. Well, slow and steady. Ow! Bastard. Can I switch guns from here? Yeah, let me go back to that. Oh, screw you! Okay, fuck you. You can't just spawn those fuckers right in the middle there. Fuck you. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to go with the piercing. Cause he's a real son of a bitch. Oh, fuck you. You can't just one-shot me like that, you bitch. I really don't know what will be better. I thought that would be good. It's not. We'll try this combo. Where'd the piece of shit go? Oh, are you stuck? Please tell me you're oh no. Damn it, I was hoping that was him. Where is he? I can't see shit. There you are, fuckface. Fuck you! Alright, fuck this. Not doing it. Going back to whatever the fuck this one was. Yeah. Say what department it's supposed to be in. Oh, back to the ashtray maze? Okay, that's probably gonna suck. Well, for one, I can't remember how to get to ashtray. I think it's just over here. Let me go ahead and switch back to... we'll leave it like that.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken? How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
I was gonna say, the last time I went here, I could not make my way through, so... If it's broken, then... Oh, what am I doing? We will go here and go to ventilation. I think that's the quickest way to Ahti. Of course she's not here.
There's no Ahti. Where is he?
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday. Guess I'm about to find out.
Oh. I wonder if there's a certain one. Oh, probably that one. The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? It seems like a waste of perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? Who's even in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears just the weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Maybe it's be time for a replacement. Okay.
What's that over you? All right. Let's get moving, she said.
Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck you. Dumb bitch. Stupid dumb bitch. Alright, back to the old reliable. Headshot damage plus 80. Damage. Wait, what? Damage plus 47%. Reload speed plus 15%. Accuracy plus 14. Damage while low on health plus 85. 85. Oh, 89. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with these. Alright.
The mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get in there, she said. Cocking my gun.
Stop it, a-holes. Ah, god damn it. Fuck you. Oh. Oh. Bastard. You think he's on vacation here?
Ajoittain noin 14 metriä sekunnissa. Hyvä näky. Selkämeren eteläosa 6–10 metriä sekunnissa. Selkämeren pohjoisosa merenkurkku.
Oh. Hi.
Hyvä näky. Kohta rankki, kuulta, utua, näkyvyys.
Did that flush the monster down?
Helsinki, Katajaluoto, 8 pointta.
Yeah, he's gone. Alright.
Mukataan 17.
Oh, wait.
Russager 18. Tyyntä. Pilvistä. Yli 20. Ristna 16. Etelä 5. Puolipilvistä.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Uuttyö 18. Etelä 3. Oikein selkeää. Yli 20. Nyhan. Selkeää. Yli 20. 20. Ylpo. Selkeää. Yli 20. Märkkä 9. Rauha Kuusta Jaskari 16. Lounas 5. Selkeä.
Okay, I got the key, so what's the holdup?
Kaakko 2. Puolipilvistä. Yli 20. Poikipää 18. Luode 4. Selkeä. Etelä 6. Selkeää. Yli 20. Tää 14. Etelä. Yli 20. Ulkokalla 14. Myyntä. Selkeää. Yli 20. Aivuoto. Tuuli mitattu Marjaniemestä. 16. Kaakko 4. Melkein selkeä. Yli 20. Ja Kemi 1 tielle puuttuvat vedet. Ja sitten vielä meriveden korkeus. Tänään kello 8. Kemi -20 senttiä.
Oh.
Oulu -15.
For crying out loud. Really don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Just kind of going on the hope that this is the right way. Upon arrival, a squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, redacted along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical redacted from redacted rendered field agent redacted and 2 trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 in the origin of the Redacted, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the Communications Department was required. Oh, this looks bleak and ominous. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, was there controls? I didn't see any button. Never mind. Ah, phooey. Ow! A-hole. Health, health, health. Come on. Screw you! Wow, this just keeps getting creepier and
Something up
creepier.
ahead. Do you see it?
Excerpt from Altered Speech of AI-14 by Dr. Theodore Ash. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric tests from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested the specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward, and to think there are still more words to be found.
Samma på svenska. Hey, girl. What a fin. Holidays home.
Oh, this is
Ahti?
weird.
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Huh. Okay.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
I need one more point for the be able to do the multi-item launch. Yeah. I can upgrade the surge. So that's just the foundation? Okay. I need to go. I already forgot. Oh, that's maintenance. Research. Ashtray maze. Well, it's more Old Gods of Asgard, which is awesome, but that means I'm gonna get copyright striked again. But this does make the game so much better. Oh, this is trippy. Oh. Oh boy. Can't tell if the room's trying to help me. It really seems like it. Oh. Aw. Yeah, that was awesome. That's probably been the best segment in the game so far.
Awesome.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
So, yeah. Another one from Old Gods of Asgard. Go ahead and check this hotline again.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating in the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing. But he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
See what they say about Foundation. Oh, so maybe I should be going back once we're done. Dimensional research. Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Well, like I said, I think this...
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
Yeah, the janitor's definitely... Like, there's a lot more to him than we realize. What the hell's in this? Oh, I thought I saw... Oh, there it was. Oh, sand. To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand pileup around Dimensional Research. This sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You'll spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand, Dr. Darling. That's more or less the rantings of a lunatic. Oh, there's more sand in there. Cool. Sand. Sand. Little sand. Okay, well... I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it there for today. Again, this game keeps throwing more at me, and I'm like, well, I do want to do it, but if it's frustratingly stupid and cheap, I'm not, but we'll see. Should be back on tomorrow around the same time to continue. More than likely, I'm not going to be able to get back on Armored Core 6 for another playthrough, or like an alternate playthrough after beating this, before we get back into the Yakuza in July. But yeah, well, the other thing is I'm not even sure if I'll be getting back to Armored Core 6 even after the next Yakuza game, because I've been stupidly impulse buying again on whatnot. So I've got more games. I've got Ghostwire Tokyo. That looks like it might be interesting to play. Demon Souls. Another Castlevania-like game. A Diablo clone set in I think it's the Warhammer universe. So, a bunch of other games on the PS5. Some that may like, some that I might not. And then the mid-year sale that PlayStation had, ended up buying I'm assuming the complete edition of The Outer Worlds. So another Fallout-esque kind of game. So that's a game that could spend a lot of time in. And then I did see that, well, I still wanted to get System Shock for PS5 at some point. So, preferably physical version, so we'll see about that. And then, I did find out that there's a trilogy bundle for the Stalker games that that came out for the PS4. And it's really not a bad price, but I don't have any funds right now since I bought The Outer Worlds, so if that goes on sale, might end up getting that, and that's 3 more games that I got that I could play. But yeah, that's when I have the time, because I hate to play a game and not finish it, but I also kind of have that feeling of I don't want to stream it and then finish it up off stream if I've got people that are watching. But if nobody's watching this, I see a couple people every so often, so I don't want to, just be like, kind of like with Returnal, like, oh yeah, I beat the game, but yeah, I didn't stream it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for today. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow with more. So, I want to thank everyone who stopped by and watched. Really hope you enjoyed, and as always, until next time, I will see you later, and take care.